distinguished representative of Greece. You have the floor, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will speak about two things and two things only. First, the things we are proud of. Allow me to start with the fact that we are proud of our cooperation with UNHCR. We have been through a lot the last years, unexpectedly a lot, but one has to admit that together we have worked very closely and we have achieved a lot. Allow me to say that while there is a lot of room for improvement, Greece is undoubtedly a success story. We are not where we were a few years ago, and we are proud of our reception system and especially of our asylum system that is one of the most efficient and fast and credible in Europe today, according to all statistics. We are also proud of the work our Coast Guard is doing in the sea, saving hundreds of thousands of lives since 2012, a story that is, to put it mildly, quite underreported in international media. And we are proud of the work we are doing in regards to unaccompanied minors and vulnerable people, the new national emergency response mechanism that has saved at least 5,000 minors from the streets and the margins of society, the Ilios integration program, and so on and so forth. We are very worried today that having received more than 100,000 Ukrainians, we are faced with a humanitarian disaster in Gaza. And we have to be very alert about what is happening there and the medium and long-term consequences. But having said all this, I want to speak about a second point which I think is very important and has not spoken enough. And this is the political challenge ahead we have in Europe. A political challenge that my government in Greece is willing to meet head-on. And the challenge is to really not only expand and strengthen the asylum system, but basically to save it and sustain it for the future generation. There should be no doubt that the international protection system is under attack in the rich world, which provide much of its funding and recently more and more of the reception. And it has been under attack because it is often conflated with the issue of irregular migration and especially economic migrants. I want to be very sincere and urge the effort we have ahead to disengage the two in order to save what needs absolutely saving, which is our pledge to protect those in dire situations, the true refugees. And that the more we conflate, the more easy we make it for the opponents of the system in the far right to attack. And that a policy of open borders will lead eventually to closed borders for everybody. And that we need to distinguish and be very careful. This middle of the road is the one we have chosen in Athens. And we want to persuade the hesitants and the intransigent in our partners in Europe to follow it. That's why we have lent our support, full support, for the new pact on migration and asylum, and we are working closely with the European Commission in all this project. We have a lot of work ahead, but with your wise leadership, I am leaving Geneva later tonight more optimistic than when I came. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished representative of Greece and now call on the distinguished representative